Hello everyone, this is Jambert speaking. Today is 9th of December 2022 and this is my third video for my TESOL Teachings Practice Certificate. Okay, let's ask. How are you? I hope you are doing well. So me too. I am feeling perfect again for the lesson. Okay, so you may ask, so teacher, what is the next topic? Okay, the topic is for me one of the most enjoyable lessons in English language. This is comparatives and superlatives. Okay, and you may ask again, so what is comparative and what's superlative? Okay, to basically put, when we are telling the difference between at least two things, they can be objects, materials, and even humans. Okay, we use comparatives. Ever since human has existed, we have been comparing the things, right? The objects or our surroundings. So it's one of the most ancient topics, actually. Okay, so how about superlatives? If you ask me, superlative is also a kind of comparative, but this time you are telling the extreme situations, or you are telling the things in border, okay? Okay, I think it's better I show you some pictures and explain the topic in context. Okay, let me share my screen. Where are you? Okay, so give me a second, please. Okay, I am sharing now. Now, I hope you see this. Now, yes, now I think you see this. So can you see two cars in the screen? So the car on the left is gray car and the car on the right is a red car. Okay, I want you to make some comparisons according to these cars, okay? Okay, let's start saying let's compare the speed. The gray car is faster than the red car, or in the contrary, you can say the red car is slower than the gray car. Okay, I think this enough for this picture. Let's go to the next one. Okay, you see hotels versus hostels. Do you think which one is more comfortable? Hotels or hostels? Hostels are shared bedrooms and you may share your room with other people. That's why hotels are more comfortable than hostels. Okay, next. Okay, you can see some mountains here. I want you to tell me which one is the highest mountain. Okay, you can say Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world by 8,848 meters. Okay, so how about making comparisons with the other mountains? For example, Mont Blanc is higher than Mount Fuji. Okay, next. So you see delicious chickens and hamburgers, right? Okay, you can say KFC produces the most delicious chickens across the world. Okay, I used superlative here. Okay, so I think it's enough for the lesson. So I want to mention some grammar rules and I try to make it more fun. Okay, let me share my white screen here. Let me see. Okay. Here, I hope now you see my whiteboard. Okay, let's mention or let's speak about comparatives and superlatives. Actually, comparatives and superlatives are divided by two categories in terms of the longness of or the the longness of the adjectives. So for short adjectives, we use or we add at the end of adjective in comparatives, like faster, hotter, nicer, taller. Okay, but if our adjective is long, we use or more before the adjectives, more comfortable, more dangerous, more disorientating. Okay, as for superlatives, we use ist, or we add ist at the end of adjective when our adjective is short, like the fastest, the tallest, the hottest, and the nicest. And for the long adjectives, you see here we add most plus adjective, like the most dangerous or the most comfortable. Okay, maybe you may ask, teacher, how we can differentiate the difference between short and long adjectives? So here, if your adjective has more than two syllables, it is long adjective. But if it is or it has less than two or up to two syllables, it is short. It's considered to be a short adjectives. Okay, so let's read the examples again. Faster, the fastest. Okay, I'm telling the first comparative form and superlative form. Faster, the fastest. Taller, the tallest. Hotter, the hottest. Nicer, and the nicest. Okay, as for long adjectives, more dangerous, the most dangerous. Don't forget using the in superlatives, okay? And more comfortable, the most comfortable. Okay, I think you are all familiar with these adjectives, but when it comes to irregular adjectives, I want to mention four adjectives here: good, bad, far, and little. These adjectives are irregular adjectives because we cannot make them comparative by using suffix or ist suffix for superlative. Okay, here, good is adjective, better is comparative form, and the best is superlative form. Okay, bad is our adjective, worst comparative, the worst superlative. Far adjective, further comparative, the furthest superlative. Little adjective, less comparative, and least superlative. Okay, I hope you understand this because it's not so hard. So let me jump for the examples. Let me just close my whiteboard. Okay, now I think you see me. You see, it's not so hard. The grammatic part is not so hard. When our adjective is short, we use at the end of adjective in comparative, and we use ist for superlative. And when our adjective is long, considered long, which means it contains more than two syllables, we use more for comparatives, and we use the most for superlatives. Okay, perfect. I think it's better we jump on the exercise. Let me share my screen again. Here, let's see. Okay, I think you see these examples, right? Okay, so let's do these examples together. The first one, Ferrari is blah blah than Fiat, and you see our adjective fast, right? Okay, so what could it be? Of course. So tell me first, is fast long or short adjective? One syllable and short. So you can right here, faster. Yes, Ferrari is faster than Fiat. Okay, the next, Los Angeles is blah, 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 then London to here. Okay, you see far. Far is an irregular adjective, as you remember from the last minute. Okay, here you should write here, further, right? Further. Uh, farther or further is the same, no problem. Third, living in an apartment is blah blah than living in a hotel. Okay, as you see here, there is an indicator than. If you see then, it's definitely comparatives. Okay, this is a tip for you. Okay, living in an apartment is comfortable. Okay, so do you think comfortable is long or short adjective? I think it's long adjective, so we should use more comfortable, right? Comfortable. Next, Elon Musk is blah blah man in the world. So you remember what I told you for superlatives. When we are saying the extreme situations or something in a border, we should use superlative. Here, as for the short adjective, we should use the richest, right? Richest. Okay, 5. History is blah, 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 attractive lesson in our syllabus. Okay, little. You remember our irregular adjective? Yes. Okay, but here, attractive lesson is in our syllabus. So this is a border situation or the extreme situation again. So you should write here the least, right? The least attractive lesson in our syllabus. Okay, 6. This is my blah blah mistake I have ever done. As you see, you don't see word then, and you see the extreme situation here again. So bad is also what is irregular. So we should write here the worst. Okay. 7. KFC makes blah blah chickens across the world. Okay, tell me the superlative form of good. What? Yes, the best. Next, Rihanna is blah blah singer in the world. So extreme situation again. So what is the superlative form of beautiful? Let's see. The most beautiful, right? The most beautiful. 9. Manchester United is blah blah than Chelsea. Okay, we have good again, but this time you should tell me the comparative form of good. Here, what? You remember? Starting with B, E, yes, better. Okay, next. Neptune is blah blah planet to the Earth. Okay, not actually the furthest planet, but the planet in the Milky Way, okay? Neptune is the furthest, or farthest. It's exactly the same. So why we use superlative here? Because planet to the Earth, just telling the extreme situations or yes, extreme situations here. That's why we use superlative. Next, Tesla was blah blah than Edison. Okay, here we see normal adjectives, thanks God, and is it long or short adjective? I think it is short. I'm sorry, long adjective. So we should use more. Tesla was more intelligent, intelligent than Edison. Okay, 12. Greenland is blah blah than Canada or Canada. Okay, here you see our adjective is short, so we should add er at the end of adjective. So it's colder, colder than Canada. And the last one, deserts are blah blah places in the world. Okay, think about the world. What is or where is the hottest place? Of course, deserts, right? So you should write here deserts, the hottest places in the world. Okay, as you see, we did examples of short adjectives, long adjectives, and regular adjectives and irregular adjectives. I hope you understood this. So let's sum it up, okay? So what did you learn from this lesson? Let's count it together. First, comparatives. When we use comparatives, we use comparatives for comparing at least two things, okay? Two or more things. We use comparatives. For short adjectives, we use er suffix at the end of adjective, and we use um, more for long adjectives, right? In comparative, more beautiful, more comfortable, more dangerous. Okay, as for superlatives, we use the most for long adjectives, okay? The most dangerous, the most beautiful, or the most comfortable. Okay, this was all about for our lesson. I hope you understood, and I'll see you at the next video. Look after yourself and have a nice day.